I've stood stallions in South Australia for quite a long time. I like working with stallions, they're characters, they give you a lot of themselves. They trust you if you trust them. It's certainly not as viable. You know, there's very few stallions in South Australia. I've also changed probably the technique that I use to stand stallions. My two boys here, Akeed Mofeed and Barood, they tease their own mares. They're very natural. They have mares alongside them to keep them company during the off-season, and they tease their own mares, as I said, rather than having a teasing pony, and they're kept very naturally. So it's quite different. The stallions are definitely much happier and more relaxed to work with. You couldn't do it if the stallions were serving 100 mares. It would just be too much for them, but because they get books of 30, you know, they're quite capable of and much more comfortable in their yards, particularly in the off-season, having mares around them. They don't run their yards looking for company. They've got company and they're really happy with that. I'd like to think that South Australia can pick up again in the breeding. I have a lot of really good trainers in Adelaide that look after me and do purchase some of my young stock just because they know I produce a good sound animal. Peter Blanche, Will Clark, and there's a Baroods going down to Richard Jolly. So yeah, I do have a little bit of an outlet to be able to sell those younger stock, but it is hard work. So I'm certainly not going to breed as many mares of my own again this year, but I'll still put a few to them, some, you know, really top class mares.